The Tao, living in alignment with life, writing intentions using the perfect balance of the Tao. We're going to talk about writing intentions, not from effort or force, but from alignment. The Tao isn't something you're asked to believe in. You don't need to accept it, reject it, or agree with it. It's simply a way of describing patterns that are already present in life, how things grow and change and respond and return to balance. Whether we name it or not, life continues to move this way. And this is why the Tao can feel familiar, not because it's learned, but because it's been lived. The word Tao means the way. It refers to the natural order of life, the intelligence behind change. The Tao isn't a doctrine, it's experienced rather than defined. And just like gravity works whether or not we believe in it, the Tao, it operates whether or not we name it. One of the challenges of the Tao is that words can only take us so far. It's known through experience, it's observed through effect, it's lived through alignment. Even modern physics runs into this same edge. We can measure what happens, but not fully explain why life behaves the way that it does. And yin and yang are often misunderstood as opposites, and they're not opposites, they're partners. Each contains the seed of the other. Life is movement, not stillness. Balance in the Tao isn't about being static, it's about responsiveness. The Tao expresses itself through 8 natural energies: heaven and earth, fire and water, mountain and lake, and thunder and wind. And these aren't abstract ideas, they're patterns of energy that show up in nature and in us. Each of these energies represents a quality of life you already know intimately. You don't need to study them to recognize them. You've lived them. You felt stillness and movement, urgency and receptivity, clarity and pressure. These are not concepts. They are lived experiences. And when we resist life, friction is created. When we align with life, flow emerges. The Tao teaches that much of our suffering doesn't come from change itself, but from resisting what is already trying to move. When we speak about the Tao, these 3 words often come up together: connection, balance, and flow. They're not goals to achieve, they're states we notice when we are aligned. And connection is the sense that we are not separate from life. It's the feeling that what we're doing belongs, that our actions are in conversation with something larger than us. And when connection is present, we don't feel alone in our efforts. And balance in the Tao isn't about getting everything just right. It's not a fixed point. Balance is dynamic. It's the ongoing adjustment between giving and receiving, action and rest, effort and allowing. When balance is present, we stop pushing so hard against ourselves. And flow is what we notice when connection and balance are working together. Flow doesn't mean life is easy. It means that movement feels natural rather than forced. Decisions take less energy. We respond instead of react. And when we're out of flow, we often try to fix ourselves. From the Tao's perspective, the invitation is simpler. Where am I disconnected? Where am I out of balance? Flow returns not through force, but through realignment. And the Tao doesn't express itself the same way through everyone. Your life is not random. It's a particular expression of the Tao moving through you, which means your desires, your challenges, your rhythms, your longings are part of that movement, not mistakes. From the Tao's perspective, intention is not about forcing outcomes. Intention is about aligning. Tao-based intending doesn't say this is what must happen. It says this is how I choose to walk in harmony with what is unfolding. When we write intentions from the Tao, we begin by listening. We listen first through gratitude, noticing what is already present and alive. And then we choose a direction that cooperates with life rather than argues with it. Writing intentions with the Tao is really an art of listening for where connection wants to be restored, where balance wants to shift, and where flow is ready to return.